My name is Thuso. Welcome to it. We're here today for Match Day Reviews brought to you by TK Solutions TV. And I'm not alone. I'm with none other than Thuso Phala. We're going to be doing match reviews for the entire season. Yeah, that's right. The entire season. I can't wait. The Premier League is back. I mean, we've been waiting for a very long time for this moment, yeah?
Yeah, it's been too long, man.
It's been too long, yeah. So now what we're going to do, I want you guys to join us on your betting journey. Please make sure you follow EasyBets. Just go to the website. It's www.easybets.co.za. And simple, use the promo code TK50 and you'll get yourself an extra 50 Rand just to start your betting journey. So today, we're going to review one of my favorite teams. As you can see, I'm already wearing the logo. I'm wearing the shirt. It's Kaizer Chiefs. They were up against Marumo Gallants. What an interesting game. 2-1.
Yeah, Steezy. It's good to see the boys back. A great start for the team, especially after the season they had last season. So, yeah, and it was also good to see the youngsters getting on the score sheet. A lot is expected from them. So, them, opening their goal account will be good for the team going forward.
Yeah, I mean, I think I saw two academy graduates. There was Shabalala and Vilagazi. There's been a lot of pressure on the young boys to come in and deliver. But I think, what I saw today with the game, Kaizer Chiefs showed a lot of resilience to come back from one goal down and to eventually win the game 2-1. What do you think on the goals? Just give us your thoughts on the two goals that you saw.
Yeah, obviously the first goal was great anticipation by the young boy. It was a long ball and then the keeper was out and a great finish from him. And yeah, coming to the second goal, it was well worked, going wide and bringing the balls in. It was an over there by Mart. And then there was a finish from the young boy. As you said, offset that he's a great finisher. Yeah. I'm yet to see. We're arguing with him. I also haven't seen much of him scoring. Yeah. It's all dead balls and stuff. So him getting in those areas and getting the goal today will be a big moral boost for him. And Chiefs needs him.
Yeah.
Season. If he scores more goals, it will be better for the team.
I think it's very important for a team as big as Kaizer Chiefs to allow these youngsters to come into the team and allow themselves to flourish. As you saw, two academy graduates, they've scored today. It was a nice finish, like you said, from Shabalala, and then, like I say, I'm a really big fan of Obrigado. Yeah, Simizu Obrigado Vele Pro. I understand. The boy is nice. He's got a very good, sweet left foot. And as you can see with the finish, he just placed it into the corner. Nonetheless, what are your expectations for Chiefs this season? They've got a new coach. Sundowns has been running away with the league for the last 6-7 years. Pirates I could say they're catching up. Predictions for Kaizer Chiefs and what do you think they can achieve realistically this season?
Yeah, we can't judge them with the first game, obviously. Yeah. But it was a great start. A great confidence booster for the team as a whole. It's been long for these fans to see them win. Yeah. So it's a positive start, and that's what Chiefs needed. Also for the coach, to have the pressure off a bit. Yeah. Playing in that full capacity in Bloemfontein, it must have been tough for the guys, especially going a goal down so early. Yeah. And them coming back, it shows also the character that they have in the team. It's a new team. I see a lot of positives with the new guys also coming in. The centre back, he's really calm. I think he'll be really important for the team this season. Yeah. So yeah, it's all positivity also because I'm also a fan, So seeing Chiefs doing well this season will be
100%.
Yeah, will be a good thing.
As a former player, I mean, tell me, I see that recently on social media you've been doing a lot of Legends games. What is the mood with some of the older legends? What do they think about this team as well? What are the sentiments in terms of Machita? Do they see something from this team, or do they still feel it's going to take a lot of time and effort for the coach to implement his strategy and his tactics towards these youngsters that he's dealing with right now?
Yeah, obviously, from us being the former players, looking at the team and not seeing any senior players, it makes it very difficult for the youngsters, to gradually get in the team. So we had our doubts, that will the boys cope with the pressure and everything, but it's still early. It's a very young squad. It will be difficult for them, to keep that consistency, especially, with the young boys. You have one good game and then the next game you out of it. A lot will be expected now from the young boys. So that pressure, you need maybe some senior players to take that pressure off, and there are no senior players. So the boys must, they must carry the burden and run with it. But I believe in them.
They can do it.
What we saw today, I mean, it was a great performance from them. They started off slowly, which was expected. It's a new team, with a new coach, and it was packed in Bloemfontein. It can't be easy for them.
Always a sold out show, huh?
So
no.
But it's just positivity for them, and hopefully all the best to the guys this season.
No, that's great. That's great. So now let's move on to Marumo Gallants. What did you make of their gameplay? I mean, we all know Dan. He likes carpet football. He likes connecting it from the back. He's a kind of coach, wherever he moves into the PSL, he likes to move with his players. He's the type of coach that doesn't want to necessarily drill the mindset of his game plan into players. He wants players that have got a natural ability to play his kind of football. So from what you saw today, what do you think Marumo Gallants can achieve this season? And what did you think of their play as well today against Kaizer Chiefs?
Yeah, nothing new coming from Coach Dan. Always want to play from the back.
Yeah.
Well, fortunately, he's got the players. It was nice to see Kola back. I saw Nklapo also on the bench, he's back. I saw Tait Mulungwani, he's back. So it's nice to see the guys who I also played with, back in it, and they show their experience. They've always been quality. They played for big teams, and they're gonna help. Marumo Gallants this season. I don't see them being down there. Struggling with relegation. I think they have a very good team.
Would you say a top 8 team this season?
Maybe. But I think that's their goal. They must fight for the top 8. I don't see them challenging for the league. After the league, you must challenge for the top 8. So
100%.
As I said, I don't see them fighting relegation. But it's still early days. There's still more games to play tomorrow and also during the week. The 2 big teams still has to play. So yeah. But so far, what I saw from Gallants, it's a new structured team, but they still play the same way. And if you play like a team against Sundowns or a Pirates that knows what you want to do, and they close that down. I wonder if this season they'll have a plan B. Does he have the players, to now change from being a team that plays from the back? That's also a challenge for him as a coach, Coach Dan. So we'll see how they go. There are those teams that also, they are not there, not here, man. They are in the middle of the log. Just Pazami, someone.
As long as in the league.
Yeah, I mean, they got relegated, so now at least I think this season they'll save their status.
Okay. So just want to put you on the spot as well. Just moving back to Kaizer Chiefs. I see Kaizer Chiefs, we've been speaking a lot about some of the signings. We watched Sereno today. They gave him the number 10, So what are your thoughts on Sereno in terms of what can we expect from Sereno? Because we know from Sundowns the kind of player he was. I mean, Pito was the guy who brought him in, and I mean, he did a stellar job, go Sundowns. But now that he's at Kaizer Chiefs, he knows that this team is really going to rely on him. I think he can feel the burden on his shoulders. It showed the way he played today that he really wants to make sure that he helps this team going forward. Your take on Sereno?
Yeah, a very good game. Very critical, good moments he had in the game. He's a player that always affects the results of the game. He always creates something out of nothing. And I think Chiefs needed that player, a senior player who will take players on, who will always come up with something when the chips are down.
Yeah.
And Sereno is that player. I think Chiefs really needed a player like him. And obviously giving him the number 10, I think he's the kind of player that also plays off that.
Yes.
Arrogancy that, I'm wearing the number 10 and he's got that responsibility.
Makes him a better player.
Yeah, it does. And it's going to work out well. I saw him today. He hasn't played for a while.
Yeah.
When he left, Sundowns was not playing. But seeing him today, really looked sharp and he created some moments. He was also through on a ball there and they called it offsides. Well, I don't want to go into the refs, but yeah. But I mean, a good game from him.
Sereno, yeah.
And yeah, looking forward for him scoring more goals for us.
No, I think especially when you mentioned the fact that Kaizer Chiefs is lacking some senior players, I think he can maybe even look at it at a situation whereby he can lead the team. You do have the captain Mart in midfield. You've got a few players that have been there for quite some time. But I also think that he's a player that possibly going forward, he could also maybe get the armband. What do you think about that? In terms of him maybe establishing himself in the second season, if he has a good season this season, he's a bit of an older statesman, Etimini. Amachita, if his performances are good on the field, as a player who's won the league more than any of the players that are in the Kaizer Chiefs camp, he is a leader. He's one of those senior players that the boys can look up to. What does it take to win a premiership? He's been there, he's done it. So I think that's something that we can also think of in terms of what you were critiquing about this team not having too many senior players. I look at him as a senior player who can actually even take the armband. I don't know.
Yeah, surely one day. I think you count him as a senior player. So maybe one day on the field, the captain maybe is being subbed or something. Obviously, he'll be the one to take it. Seeing with the players around him.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it won't be a problem. I think he plays as a leader. He leads the team, especially going forward. And he has that character to fight for the team. So he's a candidate for it, but then it all goes to the performance. I think if he carries on like playing how he started today, I see him also being one of the leaders for the team.
All right. No, just last one before we leave. I mean, it was a fantastic game. There's so many games. It is only the opening weekend of the Premiership. I want to put you on the spot. You know, we can't let you go without asking you, who do you think will take the league this season?
Kaizer Chiefs.
Sorry, can you come again?
Kaizer Chiefs.
Nimzwil. Kaizer Chiefs.
Yebo.
To take the Premiership.
Yes.
Sundowns, Liutlile Pirates has been cooking, apparently. They've been cooking. From Thuso Phala's mouth, straight to your ears. Kaizer Chiefs, Premiership. Championship titles. We'll see. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us, guys. It is TK TV Solutions. Please make sure you do subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Share the content. Help us grow. We're on this journey with you guys. There's so many. It is only week match 1. We've got so many other days and so many other weekends whereby we're going to be with you guys. So stay tuned and make sure you do follow us. And we'll be bringing you guys a lot more content. Thank you so much. Thuso.
Thank you. Plus
Number 1.